I'm the chairman of the City Planning Commission. This is a regular meeting of the Saginaw City Planning Commission. When the petitioner or the person seeking a site plan approval request in which you are interested is called, please come forward to the podium. Give your name and address to the secretary for the record. After the appellate's presentation, others may comment. This meeting is videotaped, so it is important that only one person speak at a time and the audience observe respect for the speaker. An affirmative vote of the majority of the members present is necessary to grant a petition or site plan approval. Recommendations on all petitions made by the commission are then forwarded to the city council. Are there any questions? If not, the secretary will call the roll.
Commissioner Bland.
Present.
Commissioner Faust. Commissioner Clark.
Here.
Commissioner Milne.
Here.
Commissioner Moore. Commissioner Nash.
Present.
Commissioner Orange.
Present.
Commissioner Ostash is excused, but you have a quorum.
Thank you. First item of business on the agenda is the approval of the minutes from our June 25th, 2024 meeting. Are there any corrections? And then I will entertain a motion to approve the minutes.
I would move to approve subject to any corrections.
Support.
Moved and supported to approve the minutes from our June 25th meeting. Any corrections offered? All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? The minutes are approved. We will now have approval of our agenda for this evening. Has everyone had an opportunity to see the agenda as amended with the case number corrected?
Yes.
And if everyone has, I will entertain a motion to approve the agenda.
Motion to approve. Second.
Moved and seconded to approve the agenda. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? The agenda is approved. First order of business is new business. Item A, this is a public hearing for the renaming of Symphony Lane to Henry Marsh Plaza. I will give the public hearing guidelines. This is for a petition. The purpose of the public hearing is to address the commission with regard to the subject of the hearing, not other topics. Speakers shall address their remarks to the commission as a whole and not to individual commission members, city staff, or the audience. The applicant whose application is the subject of the hearing or their designated representative shall be the main presenter and will be allowed 10 minutes for their presentation. Each additional speaker commenting on the subject of the meeting will be limited to 3 minutes. Is there anyone who would like to comment on this case? Petition to rename Symphony Lane to Henry Marsh Plaza.
It's the public portion, right? Because I'll have comments. I will have.
Anyone in public comment to comment on this petition? Do we have a presenter for that, or we're just going to proceed on the written presentation?
I can go over what it is. So the portion of, the petition is for the portion of Symphony Lane beginning from South Washington Street, the westerly edge of Washington Street, west about approximately 240 feet to where the right-of-way for Water Street would be, towards the west. It's just that 240-foot section. And that would go along with the Henry Marsh Plaza, which is that area between Symphony Lane and 675, and then would also include the mural underneath 675.
Okay, any public comment at this time? And for the third and last time. If not, I will entertain a motion to close the public portion of the hearing.
Support.
Moved and supported to close the public comment on this petition. Any discussion? All those,
With just, I think with the statement by Mr. Gowan, I'm satisfied with the petition.
Any other discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? No. Or no opposition. At this time, then, I will entertain a motion to approve the petition for recommendation to the council then.
So move.
Support.
It's moved and supported to approve petition to change the name on Symphony Lane to Henry Marsh Plaza. Is there any discussion?
Just the west side of Washington.
Yes. No discussion. All those in favor of approving the petition, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The petition is approved for the name change. The next item on our agenda under new business is case number J24-2800-2800. This is a site plan review for the food club with the address of 310 Meredith and also 321 Holden Street. Do we have a presenter on this?
Good evening, Mr. Chairman. My name's Mike Ribicki with MLR Engineering, 134 South Main Street, Freeland. I am here representing the Saginaw Food Club as well as TSSF Architects, who are the lead professional on the design of the new facility. As you said, Mr. Chairman, it's located at 310 Meredith. It is the construction of just shy of 13,000 square foot new building that'll house the Saginaw Food Club. With associated parking spaces, I believe at 50, which meets the ordinance requirement, and associated utilities. We have reviewed staff's internal review and agree with their two contingency recommendations of final engineering approval as well as state floodplain approval of this site. I'd be happy to answer any questions if I could, sir.
At this point,
You can. You can talk to him.
Commissioners, do we have any questions for the presenter?
I do.
Commissioner Clark.
Yes, thank you. In looking at this, I think it sounds like a great site. I do have some questions, though. The unloading entrance for truck deliveries says it's off Holden Street, but your diagram shows it's not. It's off, of, the main street.
Franklin.
The north-south street.
Franklin.
Yes. It shows it's off of Franklin as opposed to off Holden. Is that an error, or is it going to be actually off of Franklin?
The driveway will be off Franklin.
Okay, that corrects that. Will there be an exit then off of Holden, or will it strictly be off of Franklin?
There is an exit off, or to Holden, yes. So a combination of three driveways, sir, Holden, South Franklin, and then the north side of the site on Franklin as well.
But given the configuration with the railway there, I assume then that the Franklin entrance is the most likely to be used at all times because of having to back up to the structure, correct?
I would assume.
Then, also, I appreciate that you're building a bus shelter or a bus stop. Is it a bus shelter or is it only a slab or a stand? That is quite a big difference.
I'm going to pass that to someone else, sir.
Hi, I'm Tina Swanton. I'm the CEO for the Saginaw Community Food Club. It will be both. There will be a slab there, but also a shelter over it.
Okay, and the reason I ask is, with people with groceries and bags and out in the snow and the rain is not a very good idea.
Correct.
So, and will it have a capacity for a number of people in their groceries?
Yes.
And the next question really has to do with The use of the shelter has this been reviewed with STARS?
Yes.
And they've approved that location as their route?
Yeah, so the conversation with Stars has been, there's a stop about a block up further on Washington. When this is in play and we are open for operations, it would be with the idea that Stars coming down Washington would just make a U-in, so up Holden, Franklin, stop at the stop, come out Meredith and back on Washington, and then they would remove the stop a block up on Washington in replace of this.
Okay, that was a big concern because, if you don't have their approval, you've got a problem. Okay. And I think that's all I have. Thank you.
Any other commissioners? Good evening, Mr. Faust.
All of the parking lot runoff will stay on site?
That is correct, in compliance with the city ordinance.
Okay.
I also was a little concerned about the truck movement there. It's hard to know what is or isn't scale. Is this designed for 53-foot trailers?
That is correct.
Okay. And I will then assume that would be part of engineering's approval, that they will approve the driveway placements and size. Thank you for your presentation.
Thank you.
We have no other questions. At this time, I would entertain a motion for the approval of the site plan for J24-2800, the Food Club at 310 Meredith and 321 Holden. So moved.
Support.
Okay, it's been moved and supported that we approve this site plan. Commissioners, we have any additional questions?
I do have one.
Yes, Commissioner Orange.
This is not, is this the original proposed site?
No.
For this, I didn't think, so. I just wanted to clarify that.
It is not the original site.
The original site was over by the Y, right?
That is correct.
Okay, thank you.
Any other questions from the commissioners? All those in favor of approval?
Aye.
Any opposed? The site plan is approved, subject to the two conditions, 1 and 2, engineering approval and the floodplain permit.
Thank you.
At this time, we will take public comment on any subject is not limited to the two subjects on the agenda this evening. Is there anyone who wishes to address the commission? If there's no public comment, we don't have any old business right now, do we, Mr. Mullen?
Move to adjourn.
I have a motion to adjourn.
Support.
And that is motion to adjourn with support. All those in favor? Aye. Opposed?